Do you want to make the fluffiest and moistest banana bread? Stick with me to the end of this video while I show you how to make the most delicious banana bread that you've ever tasted. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber and if you're a new subscriber, I want to say you're welcome. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making banana bread and I'll be showing you how to make the fluffiest banana bread you've ever tasted. So here we have 1.5 cup of flour. This is all-purpose flour, and you can see I've sieved it to remove the lumps. To this 1.5 cup will be 1/4 cup of corn flour. This is corn flour. This will help your banana bread to be fluffy. So you mix the corn flour and your flour, you mix them together, you mix it properly. Then to this flour you'll be adding 1/2 cup of sugar. So you add 1/2 cup of sugar to the mixture and mix your sugar. Ensure to mix properly to incorporate all the ingredients. And to this you'll be adding 1 teaspoon of salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Also mix this into your ingredients. After which you'll be adding 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. To this you mix very well, mix properly. Then finally we'll be adding 1 teaspoon of our baking powder. 1 teaspoon of our baking powder. Yes, and that is all of the dry ingredients we'll be using. So you mix properly, ensure that they are properly incorporated. Mix your flour very well. Mix, 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 mix. So after mixing this, we'll be setting this aside and making our wet ingredients. To make our wet ingredients, we'll be needing 2 eggs, preferably large eggs. 2 eggs. And to these eggs, you whisk them very well. Ensure that you whisk them so that they are properly mixed. And to these 2 eggs, you'll be adding 1/4 cup of oil. 1/4 cup of oil. You will also be adding 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, 1/4 cup of milk. All right, and we are going to mix this. We are going to give this a good mix. We are going to mix this very, very well to ensure that it's properly incorporated. So you mix this, and then to this we'll be adding our mashed bananas. So for this banana, I used 3 large bananas. So I'll be adding this to our wet ingredients and mixing the whole thing together. Okay, and then we'll be mixing everything together. So you ensure that you mix this very, very well. Then we now add in our dry ingredients. We had in portions, we had in bits. We won't add everything all at once. You want to mix this gently. You don't want it to be too over mixed, so you want it to be gentle. So you mix this gently, okay? After mixing, then you add the second batch. So just do it in batches so that you don't over mix. You mix in such a manner that it seems like you're folding. You just want to fold in your powder into your batter. So just fold and mix gently. You don't want to over mix it. Okay, just to properly incorporate everything together. Okay, so can you see the consistency of our batter? So this is what we are going for. It's not going to be too thick and it's not going to be too loose. You don't want to mix for too long. 40 to 45 seconds is fine. Just mix in to make sure that everything is properly incorporated. Then we are going to add it into our pan. And for this recipe, we are going to be using, we're not going to be using the oven, so we're going to be using a stove, and it is still going to turn out fine. So I'll be showing you a pan that will be transferring it in, and then we'll be putting it on the stove. We'll be transferring our mixed batter into a pan. As you can see, we transfer it into this pan. You can use a loaf pan if you have that, but this is the pan I have. And this, I'll just transfer everything. If you have a spatula, you can use it to take off your batter, but if you have a spoon, a white tooth spoon like this, it's just fine. So we'll be transferring our batter, all of it into the pan, and we'll be baking for 1 hour to 1 hour 10 minutes. Then we'll be back to see our banana bread. Okay, so if you want to bake and you don't have a baking oven, it's no problem. So you could use a big pot, and then you use this. This is the cover from a cooking gas. You place it into your pot, and then you place your butter gently on it. Okay. So this is how I'll be placing it, and then you bake for 1 hour to 1 hour 10 minutes, and then your banana bread is ready. So we'll come back to check on our bread when it's ready. So guys, after 1 hour 10 minutes, this is how our banana bread is. So you leave it to cool for 15 minutes, and then we'll come back in 15 minutes time. So it's been 15 minutes now. We're going to bring out our bread and see how our banana bread is. Don't mind my bread, that's because of the foil paper that I used. You know, you can use a pan, but I didn't have a pan, so that was why I used this foil paper. So let's check our banana bread. Look at our bread. So yummy, so fluffy, and it is going to be so delicious. Let's cut it in the slices and see, guys. So will you be trying this recipe? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.